Right back up in here. Check this out. So it was brought to my attention. I left some stuff out, and we're gonna run it back and do a part two to the things you should know about prison. Now, one of the type of people I left off is killers. You got some people in prison that'll kill you. They'll take your life, and it might be something that they had to build up to do, or it might be just in their nature that, hey, bro, out with the head. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, these type of people you gonna know. You gonna know them. They're gonna have a reputation. Uh, if not, I mean, you sometimes have that rare person. Like if y'all caught the last story when I was talking about my homeboy Michael Bolden. The dude that killed him wasn't no killer. But you got some that is. You got some people who is sitting right now. Picture this. Think about how big the world is. Now, think about how big the United States is. Now, scrap the United States. Think about whatever state you in. States are big. Like, it's a lot of land mass. But we just going to talk about the city or town you staying in. So when you think about this city or town you staying in, think about where you at right now. You sitting in your building, you sitting in your car, you sitting in your house, your apartment, at work, you at the restaurant, wherever you at, hotel room. Think about the actual room, the space you in. Now we're gonna cut that out and let's go to probably the space you sitting in. The space you sitting in. Stretch your hands out. Forwards and backwards. And just imagine that's where you at. This is where you trapped at, in this box. This little space where you only got room like this. Now remember, we started with a whole world. We didn't start with the universe. We started with the whole earth. And we built all the way down to countries, state, city, town, house, apartment, restaurant, to the closet or the bathroom in whatever building you're in. Now imagine being locked in this bathroom in this closet all day, every day for a couple years. You see how these bars is? No bars. It's a door. It's a window. Like this, maybe like this. The glass probably ain't gonna be clear because it's penitentiary glass, so it's plastic. So it's scratched up. People get mad, scratch it up so you can't see what they doing in there or whatever going on, but they don't think about the next person coming in that might actually want to look. You might be in a cell right in front of the TV, but your glass scratched up so you can't even watch the TV. You got to try to sit down on something and try to look out the flap if the officer let your flap down. All right, so the reason why I'm saying this is because when you got killers, after they done did some in prison, whether they do or don't catch a free charge, this most likely where they're going to end up is back here behind this door. And the door is so much worse than them cell bars. Because when you get locked behind that door and you ain't got nothing but that flap, bruh, that's all you gonna see is what's out that flap. Ain't no sticking your hands out here with the mirror looking, talking, unless they letting that flap down 9 times 10, your flap only coming down to eat, get medication or whatever. But that's your human contact right there. Somebody handing you a tray through a flap. Somebody handing you a pill cup sitting there on your flap. And your laundry bag coming and going through. That's about it. Nothing else. You in that hole. You in that box. So that's where they put the killers at. And like I told you, when I went to the Max, you usually go back there and you're going to sit back there behind that door in that type of setting for no less than a year. It's going to start out with that year, class 4. And then you're going to go and do your class and come on down. So then we're going to move on to the next type of person. Liars. Man, you got people who, I'm talking about, can sit and tell you a lie so good, how you eating this shit out the palm of their hands. I mean, it's going to, look, I ain't going to lie. My little brother like that. Dude will tell you a lie so good, you'll know it's a lie and want to believe it. Because it's that damn good, you'll want to believe it. It's like finding out Santa Claus ain't real. And you like, man, come on now, Santa Claus. They just playing with me. They just playing. They just playing. I know they playing. Man, they ain't playing. They lying. But they got some people out there to run their game. I'm talking about lying good. They're tying to the next type of person, instigators. You got instigators in prison, people who love to see other people fighting, getting into it, so they keep shit going. You know what I'm saying? They keep shit going. You can be got into it with somebody 2 months ago. You over here playing chess. They over here playing dominoes. Dude come over and talk to you on some bogus conversation. Woo, 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 woo. About 5 minutes go by. Man, you remember when you hit Buddy and knocked him out, bro? Man, that shit was funny. He acting like he don't know Buddy right behind him. So now he hyping dude up. And the first thing he gonna say when dude say something to him, say, man, don't get mad at me. He the one whooped your ass. He the one knocked your ass out. Get mad at me, nigga. Shit, you need to get back on him before you be trying to whoop me. Dudes be like that in prison, man. Dudes play games. I'm gonna give you some examples of the games. I done seen niggas ask a nigga a question like this. Say, bro, if I fuck you, you gonna tell somebody? Take your time and analyze that question. For a grown man to walk up to another grown man and tell him, hey, bro, if I fuck you, are you gonna tell somebody? Let me tell you something. In the course of this video, of me asking that question, and you thinking about, what type of shit is that? I'm not finna answer no shit like, bro, you done already fucked up. Just that fast. Your penitentiary career, I told you, that's why you want to be an extra and not a main character. Because when dude come ask you some shit like that, everybody in the barracks is watching. Even if it don't look like they watching, they watching. Even if it don't look like they listening. Bruh. If a nigga approach, I'm gonna give you the game. If a nigga approach you with some bullshit like that, this is what I tell all my homeboys on their way to prison. If you feel offended, if you think somebody might be playing with you, they are. Easy thing to, if you feel offended, if a dude say something to you to make you say, why would you say something like that? Bro? Your response, hit something. I ain't telling you nothing wrong. The only way you can answer that question is to tap dude across his lips, across his eye, across his nose, jaw, forehead, chin, neck, somewhere. I don't care, you punch a nigga right here in the neck. Man, you need to put some hands on this man. And I'm going to tell you why, because he playing with you. There is no answer for that question. No answer for that question. Not one. What you going to say? Yeah, I'm going to tell somebody. No, I ain't going to tell nobody. In order for you to tell or not tell, you got to be fucked already. So you going to skip right past the part about you defending yourself and you getting this man above you and nigga, this ain't happening. To answering the question, what you going to do afterwards? Boy, you now already messed up. And now these folks around here that's listening, they going to try you. I promise you, they coming to try you. Don't be the one to get tried. Now, I'm going to tell you some more shit that I know a lot of people be wondering about, but I ain't heard nobody really talk about it on these videos yet. Don't drop the soap. We're going to talk about this soap thing. I'm going to give it to y'all the way my homie gave it to me. This before I even got to prison, he gave it to me when we was in the Benton County jail. My nigga J-Rock. Shout out to Jonathan Thomas. Man, what you scared? What you scared of? So you assuming that you as a man drop your soap and you bend over, that somebody's gonna grab you, get their stuff erect, and penetrate you that fast, boom. And it's allowed because you dropped soap. Man, what do y'all think this is? Let me give you some breakdown. I know y'all be watching movies, but rarely in prison are you gonna see a man taking a shower with no clothes on. We wear our boxers in the shower. 2 reasons. One, because you a grown man in the shower with some dudes that actually is probably trying to look. They trying to look, if nothing else. You don't know who it is, so you wear your boxers. 2, you clean your boxers while you cleaning your body. Same way. You gonna wash on the inside of your boxers, on the outside, while they on you. Then you gonna go inside your boxers and clean your body. Same way you clean anything else. Wash it off. You washing your boxers off. You washing your body off. You know what I'm saying? Rinse off. When you get done rinsing off, then you go to your clothes. When you drying off, you put your dry boxers on. See what I'm saying? Now let's get back to the soap. This is the reason you don't drop the soap, and then I'm going to explain to you how you pick the soap up if you drop the damn soap for you scary people. Check this out. Bar soap. Damn, you dropped the soap. Now this is the thing about it. In the pen, most pens, if you in a group shower where it's a lot of people, you're going to have poles. Around these poles is going to be spigots with the water coming out. So it might be 4. One person over here, person over here, person over here, person over here, like you sitting at a domino table. The water coming out. So when you drop that soap, boom, 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 you're not worried about somebody trying to penetrate you when you've been down to get this soap up. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Picture yourself around this pole. 4 dudes standing here. You one on, you drop the soap. You ain't scared. You ain't thinking nobody finna try to do nothing to you. So what you gonna do? Man, I ain't no punk. I'm finna get my soap. So you been down here, you grab your soap, pause. Put your hand on this soap. Now, yeah, you bent over, but you ain't worried about nobody trying to go up in you. What? But do you think about what you just did? Quit looking behind you. Look in front of you. Bro, you just bent down. There's 3 penises right here. Around this pole where you just bent down at waist level to pick up this soap, there's 3 penises around your head right now. That's not a good look. So whether somebody looking at you back here or not, it's something you need to be looking at in front of you. And it shouldn't be eye level. Not with them 3 things right there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't bend down and pick up the soap in the shower, because you don't want your head and your face down there by the pole and the sex. So what you do when it's time to get your soap is, you look down, you see your soap. You take your foot and you put your foot on top of your soap. You kick your soap back to the wall. Back here where ain't nobody at. Kick that back there. Then you go back there where ain't nobody at, and you squat down and get your soap. If you got to put your ass on the wall, put your ass on the wall. Squat down. Don't bend over where them things at. Get your soap. Pick your soap up. Go back taking your shower. If anybody in here didn't pay too much attention to what you got going on, they in the wrong. You might want to check them if they said something. Hey, man, say, bro, get out my motherfucking business. And if you go any further than that, like I say, then handle your business. Because you naked. Ain't nobody got no business watching you doing what you doing. So we're going to move on from there. But we think we're going to move, we're going right into it. We're going to talk about the Elemental P community. Now, the thing about the Elemental P community is they come in all shapes and sizes. You don't know who is doing what. You don't know the ones that you do know. You don't know what they about. Because I don't care how small a dude is. That don't mean he won't do something to you. I don't care how soft you think a dude is. That don't mean he won't do something to you. See, a lot of times it's the soft dudes that's going to do it because they know they soft. This dude is looking at you like, man, I know I can't win. I know I can't win. Not even going to try. Got something for you. And they got something for you. Don't think just because they living like that they not living like that. Bro, we all in here for a reason. So don't underestimate nobody. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how big you is, how tough you is, bro. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Anybody can get that thing put in them, and when it happens to them, bro, it don't matter how many muscles you got. Your Kool-Aid gonna drip out like everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? And depending on how much you got in you, depending on how long you gonna stay on your feet. Everybody don't stay on their feet. Some people fall and go to sleep. So, don't underestimate nobody no matter what type of lifestyle they living, man. Because you don't know what these people about. Like they told me about little Timmy. They were like, look, man, you really want to go over there and tell a dude that he can't do this right here, that he been doing all this? Bro, you don't know what this man did up in here for this. Because trust me, you think ain't nobody came to him yet? But he's still doing it. So how you think they went out? That's a grown man. He going to live his life. He going to live his life. And as long as what he doing don't affect how you doing your time, you might want to leave that man alone, bro. Because once you go over there messy with him and telling him what to do, now you actually affecting how he do his time. And you can't tell nobody how to react when you messing on how they do their time. And that's what I try to tell y'all about the gangs and the homeboys. Say, man, everybody in this prison came in here by themselves. They gonna leave out by themselves, whether it's walking or laying down, flying, however they getting up out of here, they going by themselves. So at the end of the day, a dude loyalty only gonna go so far. Thing about it is, now you gonna have some situations where a dude gonna be loyal to you to the end. Y'all ain't never gonna have no problems, no friction, no getting to it, no backbiting, no backstabbing, none of that. Lucky you. My dude, you can come back 2 years later, this same dude will kill you, bro. It all depends on what the situation is. I'm trying to tell you. You don't know what situation, dude. And like I'm telling you, everybody not going to tell you everything. No matter how much you think you know, nobody going to tell you everything, man. Everybody got their secrets. Everybody got their secrets. You feel me? So, watch how you play the situation when you underestimating and judging a book by its cover. Take the advice a motherfucker giving you. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to take the advice somebody giving you, especially when you know it's real. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of knowledge with this advice. A smart man will learn from his mistakes, but a wise man will learn from the mistakes of everybody else. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a little bit more just to make this video to where when you get done watching it, you like, man, nigga Phil gave me a little something. Check this out. Have you ever been at a spot in your life where you felt like, man, I wish I could start over, go back to this age, or go back to this time, and just know everything I know now, just start over? Boy, ain't no way you can tell me I wouldn't be rich. Now, what if I told you you can do it? Now, you ain't gonna be able to go back in time and know all the sports and know who gonna win and all that shit and get rich. This ain't Back to the Future. It's common damn sense. When you have your child, when you bring a life into this world, that's your opportunity. That's you starting over. And you that been here can tell you to start over everything you that already been here already know. Or do you want to get done or have your child done like you was done, like I was done. Instead of you telling them what you know, you send them to school and the teacher tell them what they getting paid to tell them. Or your son go down the street and Crip tell him what Crip want to know. A blood tell him what blood want to know. A kinfolk tell him what kinfolk want to know. A self tell him what self want to know. You see what I'm saying? Why? Even without saying it like that, I'm gonna say it like this. On the average day, every day you're gonna have 24 hours. On the average day, you're supposed to sleep 8 hours. You're gonna go to work or go to school 8 hours. And then you got that last 8 hours when you come home and you be with your child. Or your child come home and be in the streets with the friends, the homies, the girlfriends. Because I'm going to tell you something. When we young and our mind is a sponge and we learning and we building our character and shaping ourselves and molding ourselves into the person, the grown-up that we going to become, that's when our mind is so impressionable. But we spend 8 hours sleeping, 8 hours learning from these strangers at school and these other kids that don't know nothing. And then you come home and you got 8 hours left to learn from the people who really care about you. But them people have been working, they tired. Them people got to cook a meal. You know what I'm saying? Them people got to go probably to a second job. Or they got other kids they got to tend to. You see what I'm saying? So that time is so limited that the person who really care about their child is teaching them something, or talking to them, or listening to them, or just being there for them. It ain't always about, man, I put clothes on your back. I put food in your stomach. You see what I'm saying? Because, yeah, a child recognize that, but they there every second of the day that you ain't there talking to them, that the homeboys influencing them, the peer pressure, all that shit. Y'all know this shit. Because if you watching these videos, you had the same thing growing up. You probably ain't never thought about it like that. You probably never realized that, hey, damn, he's right. So I'm going to tell you how my days went. I woke up, dealt with whatever bullshit my sister had going on, went to school, come back home from school, deal with whatever bullshit is going on at the house, get away from the house, deal with whatever bullshit going on in the streets, repeat. My mama go to work. She come home, she ain't feeling good, so 9 times out of 10, she going to bed. When she wake up, it's time to go back to work. Then when the step kids came, well, it was even stressful, so it really was going to bed. Man, we last kid, we were raising ourselves, we was in the streets, and then the shit I had going on with Step Papa, we're going to get it on later on. But I'm just telling you, all the things you done been through, your second chance is your child. Keep it real with your children. Tell them the truth. Explain shit to them. You know what I'm saying? Tell them on a grown person level if you want them to think on a grown person level. If you realize that they're going to be out here making grown up decisions. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to do a whole nother video on the gang shit to elaborate on what I was talking about in the other video. But it all tie in. It may all of it tie in. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to just say this. How can you tell a 10, 11, 12-year-old, a person who can't decide what they're going to eat for dinner or lunch or breakfast, 10, 11, 12 years old, he probably ain't deciding what drawers he going to wear today. But 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, shit, 18, 19, 20, you're old, which ain't shit, can come to this 10, 11, 12-year-old and tell him to make a life-altering decision, and he got to make a choice right now, and you got to stick with it till the day you die. And then we grow up full-hearted believing in this shit, dying for it, living for it, unaliving people for it, giving our life as far as time for it, suffering with what we go through for that as a decision that we made 10, 11, 12 years old to a person that wasn't old enough to make their own rational decisions. And we get to being in our 30s and our 40s, some of us in our 50s and 60s, and we still is honoring the decision that we made as a child. My nigga, most of you people don't honor the decision you made to have a child. You see what I'm saying? You can't do both. I don't understand. I don't get it. How can you do both? You gonna love the hood and you gonna love your child? You know the hood don't love your child. The hood do not love your child. The hood gonna be out there the same day did somebody come through here and spray your house up and kill your child. The hood gonna hug you and love you and cry, and then they gonna go back to doing the same shit that got your child killed. So don't tell me they love your child. As a parent, and you get with a woman, I'm talking to the men, if you get with a woman and you find out that this woman is slapping your daughter and shit like that when you at home, you catch it on the ring cam, your daughter was getting out the car and she came around the corner and slapped the shit out your daughter, you see this shit? You telling me you gonna keep fucking with old girl? Like that's who you gonna marry? Or that's who you gonna remain married to? Man, come on now, we grown ass men. Gotta change the way you think, the way you act. But let's get back to it. Everything I say tie into the next thing. So next on the list is, bro, you got dudes that sit in prison, like literally sit in prison with a smile on their face, gleam in their eyes, telling you about their next trip they planning to come back to prison. Let that sink in. Motherfuckers will sit around and brag to you about how they coming to prison next time. Now I say it like that so you understand what's really going on. But I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna use myself for example. It was a lick I hit, and I hit it on a bullshit type term. I was young. But I knew this lick was easy, this lick was simple, and this lick was about 50 bands. So I'm like in prison telling myself and other people, man, bro, I can't wait to get home. I'm going back over there. I'm going to hit that lick because it ain't the type of lick where everybody know about it. And it had been hit once before. They got caught. We came back, did it in a petty way, and we got away with it. Thing about it is, if we would have did it in a major way, we would have never been suspects. Dude them was suspect because the motherfucker he stole it from had just told him about the money. Then the shit come up missing. Of course you the suspect. They never told us about the money. We don't supposed to know nothing about the money. We heard the story about dude that got told about the money and got caught. So one day we find ourselves in a peculiar situation. We're like, bro, let's go see what the money there. The money was there. Me and the homie was like, and I'm gonna give y'all that whole story later on, like I say when I'm telling you, but the money was there, and we just got a little bit because we were like, shit, we don't want them to know we was in the money. We never thought about the fact that, bro, they don't even know we was ever here. We not supposed to be here. We not supposed to know about the money. So when the money come up missing, why would we be suspects? We was never even here, and we never knew about the money. But we was young, so but in prison, I got older, and I was like, man, I'm going back to hit that lick. And me sitting here in prison, planning to go hit another lick, to go take somebody else's stuff from them. To me, as a grown man, I have to admit that's planning my next trip to prison. I'm not the fool that's going to sit here and be like, man, shit, I'm smarter now. I ain't going to get caught. Bro, where's the will, it's a way. You don't have this. Look, you don't have to mess up. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. They could have an electrical fire while you in the house. You could die in the house. Or now the alarm trip, the police coming. They coming home from work. They running out the door and oh man, and how they know? They didn't know. But divine intervention caught you doing some dumb shit, and you can't be mad. Even if somebody told on you, you can't be. You did it. People say people up all the time to go do dumb stuff, but they do it. And they tell you can't be mad. It's like all the folks you see going in the house to mess with a little girl on Chris Hansen. You can't be mad at Chris Hansen. He didn't make you jump on the internet and talk to this grown person you thought was a child. You did that. And then you came over here. And they be telling you like, so you drove 2 hours to come over here and talk to a 9-year-old. Man, I was just going to talk to her. Bro, you drove 2 hours. Man, I don't be driving 2 hours to talk to that. I don't. Something wrong with you. But we going to get back to this here. So, you got to watch out for that type of stuff, them type of people, man. I'm telling you, they'll get you caught up in it. They'll get you caught up in it. You be sitting there listening to it, and the next thing you know, you be involved, and you on your way back. And it wasn't even your plan. So, now, this one thing that caught me off guard when I was in prison. Meeting people, not old men. Now, if it had been old men, I probably would have understood a little bit more. But you got to think about it. I got locked up. I was 18. So when I'm meeting people my age, I got to prison. I was like 20. 19, 20. Well, yeah, I was 20. So just imagine I'm meeting people that can't read, can't write. I'm saying they getting mail and they be like, they be looking around, everybody else reading their mail. They steady holding there, looking at it, don't know what to say. And then they come to you like, hey, bro, you read this to me? You know how humble you got to be to walk up to somebody and ask them to read your mail to you, bro? But a nigga do it. Nigga reads mail to you. And then you gonna like, man, can you write them back for me? Nigga do it. It might charge you, but nigga do it. It's dangerous because you can't read. You don't know what this man writing your mama, your wife. What are you telling her? You been looking around all of a sudden, your mail don't even come no more. It's his mail coming. Your wife writing him. He done told your wife all type of stuff that ain't true. And she need to cut you off and you can't even read the letter she been telling you and asking you and he telling you, oh, nah, man, she ain't tripping. She say she love you, the kid's good. Man, your wife talking about she filing for divorce. She can't believe your nasty ass and woo. His man done wrote your wife and told her that, baby, I'm sorry, but I done fell in love with this dude named Tyrone. And when I come home, I'm not going to be with you. Man, come on now. So, it's all type of things, man. That right there, it's not something to watch out for, but it is something that might catch you off guard when you get to running in them type of people. I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to have to work on. 3 things you're going to have to work on, and I'm not joking, I'm not lying. You're going to have to work on hearing shit without listening. Did that make sense to you? Can you hear something without everybody knowing that you listening? Can you go on about your day and you hearing everything that's going on back here, but can't nobody tell that you can hear them, that you listening, you paying attention? You got to learn how to do that. You got to learn how to see shit without looking at it. Can you see without looking? Like, when I tell you that you got to walk past people's cell, but you can't be looking in their cell. But you got to see what's going on. Something can be going on over here and you can't just be. But shit, you still got to see it. You know what I'm saying? You got to bend down, pick something up, get you a look. But don't be sitting there looking. You done been with your gal before, and that big booty walk back. You see it, but you ain't looking. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, damn. Bruh, lastly, pick out the art of being heard without speaking. When somebody can, you know what I'm saying, when you can get your message across and you ain't got to say a word, little shit, you know what I'm saying? The nigga, I'm like, you ain't have to say shit all the time, you know what I'm saying? I told you on the last video, man, sometimes less is more. So, Man, it's just a few things that you can learn about the penitentiary, man. Keep in mind because, like I say, it's prison. Be for real now. It's prison. So no matter how lax, no matter what you done heard in my stories, or the next person's story, or the next person's story, man, it's always gonna be something you not prepared for. I'm trying to tell you. That's how they get you. Because they got time to sit back and think of traps to put you in where you're not gonna get out. It's like that braided sheep. Bro, you not getting out of that. You ain't getting out. Now, what the people around you decide to let happen when you up in it, I can't tell you. There's some places where you're going to be, like I said, where they not going to let that happen. There's some places where it's going to be where they going to turn a blind eye and be like, man, he owe dude some money. Bro, what that mean? So you mean that y'all politics dictate that if you owe a man $5, he can cash you out with something that has no price tag on it? Don't work like that. I don't see how you gangsters, thugs, killers, gorillas, upstanding gentlemen would even let that go down. Bruh, when I say that, I mean, you're not going to do it to a white boy around me, bro. Not me. I'm not going. I don't play that, bro. And I shouldn't be the only one. Like I said in the other video, I don't understand how people get so mad and they plan on doing this to the people with them type of charges. But then you overlook the people that's doing it right in your face. Don't let me find out he did it on the street. Oh, he can do it in here. He can snatch dude up in the bathroom and do it. It's cool. Or he can wait till the lights go off and do it over there right next to my rack. It's cool. It ain't cool, bro. It ain't cool. And like I said, though, I understand that it's politics. I don't understand how y'all let the politics dictate that, but I do understand it's politics. And if everybody ain't gonna be on one accord, then it just ain't gonna be no thing. But like I said, I don't understand the culture of why everybody not on accord with that. Like, I don't get it. And I understand some dudes just, they scared and they weak and they don't want to portray their image. But the reason I say this is because it's like, and I'm not gonna tell this story right now, but man, look, I didn't get into it with people for jumping on their Yale. You know what I'm saying? And then I tell the story, and I have men telling me, "Oh, bro, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have got off in that." Bro, I'm not gonna sit back and watch no dude beat on no woman while she got 5 daughters sitting there in the door crying, watching. Bro, this shit out in the front yard at 2 o'clock in the morning. This nigga drunk. Yeah, I got involved. Tell y'all this story later on. But I understand you can't always get involved. Them dudes be like, man, what up? Say, bro, that's me and one man. If I'm scared to go over there and fight him, what the hell you think she going through right now? She damn sure can't win. But I don't like that bully shit. I don't like that bully shit. I done been bullied before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie about it. I done been bullied before. I ain't being bullied no more. And I ain't gonna sit around watching this person go through. For what? I be understanding though, a lot of times it be the bully that really be going through something, but so. You can go through some more, but you ain't pretty be putting everybody else through the bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you got some problems, you need to find somebody to talk to about it, find a positive outlet or something. But, yeah, repeating the problem ain't going to solve it. And with that being said, y'all know the motto. Do it the long way, not the wrong way. Holler at me next time.